Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you. Hope you open your eyes with a enjoying sense of self, with satisfaction within yourself. Hope you open your eyes and you have a better understanding of yourself and the things that's to come. Things to come. Congratulate yourself. Be thankful for who you are. Understand that it doesn't move. Thought patterns doesn't leave. That right road isn't reached if you're not applying yourself. So if you can see these things, be thankful for yourself. Motivate yourself. Understand that you're being led and guided. Prophet want to send you blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there, no exceptions. Never be no exceptions. I guess the proper thing to do is say Happy Father's Day out there to all the fathers. For any individual that falls in that place. Because there's a lot of talk about what individuals do and who do this and who do that. But the fact will remain just like this. Individuals can't reach the earth if it's not a mama and a daddy involved in that process. So despite what any individual would feel, what any individual would think, you have to know that. You have to know that. That two to tango, it's a real deal on that one. For anybody that opened their eyes this morning and you're not feeling up to par, Prophet want to send you some healing energies, some energies to bless you and allow you to begin to feel up to par. For anybody that opened their eyes with pain, some kind of strife, some kind of struggle, whether it be mental or physically, Prophet want to send you some healing energies so that the pain go away and you begin to feel better about yourself, situation, whatever it may be for you. Seem like you used to have to adjust within the bad energies. And I know individuals have to feel this new energy. You have to feel it. You have to understand it a little bit. It just got to be puzzling to you or something. Because it's not like it used to be. When you open your eyes, it's just not like it used to be. Doesn't feel like it. We always seem to move on what we believe. You know, that's how individuals always operated. They would move off of what they believed. It wasn't so much of what you couldn't see or really, really what you trusted on. Because most individuals used to trust just what they could see. $2023. That's a 7. That's spiritual harmony that's coming amongst us. That's togetherness, but not just togetherness. You got understanding in there. Makes it a lot better, makes it a lot more solid. But you see, that 0 that separates those 2s, that 2 means duality. I'm sorry about that. That 2 means duality. And I guess you might say, well, duality is just right and wrong. And it is. But it goes deeper than that when it concerns you. See, you really diving into pieces and parts of yourself, things, patterns, ways that you can see. You don't have to be on the fence as far as what you're going to choose. You understand the best choice. That's first and foremost the most important piece of the duality. That you understand the best choice for you. But you've been through right and wrong. You've been through positive and negative. You've been through good and bad. You've been through these things. That's why I need you to understand what you're shifting into. Because not only are you moving past how you viewed it before, you getting additional information along the way. See, you getting information and intuitive nudges that's bringing you closer to trusting yourself, hands down, within that duality. See, you can see more of your way. Which, as before, all individuals, it's like all the individual cared about was, it's almost like whatever you on a road, you can't see but what's in sight for you. But now you getting these nudges that not only tells you about things that you passed up, but you're getting these nudges to tell you about things that you headed toward. A lot of these things are certainties. It's considered possibilities, but things are becoming only possibilities just until you take a step toward it. Because the energies is helping you make your way to it. You just have to want it. See, we getting out of these limitations within our thinking. A lot of individuals still within them, still within limitations. We all are, in a sense. But you used to think you couldn't get better. You used to think you just had to somehow create a better version of you within the situation, you could say. And now you're understanding that you have the ability to transform the whole situation as well as yourself. See, that duality is bringing you into pieces and parts of yourself that you don't understand why you did certain things. And I just want to encourage you to just understand it just like that on the basic, because a lot of these things you truly not going to get a full understanding within yourself of just exactly why you did it, especially if it pertains to screwing over somebody, messing over the next individual. It's going to be hard because that's places that we need not go. That's things that we need not do. It's almost like that's not the way. So you're not going to truly get that full understanding of why you did it. It's going to still be puzzling a little bit to you. I need every individual to realize this, man. They say secret societies, and they say, you hear this number 33 all the time, and it seems like it's a world that you just don't know about. And that's not so. That's not so. Because let me tell you something. A secret society, little group of individuals, they can duck off and go to the meeting. When they come out the meeting, they're in the same world as you. They might know how to create their reality just a little bit better. But so are you. So are you about you. We all know that there's things that's just been hidden from the public. It's been hidden from the public. It's just a certain group of individuals supposed to understand this. But the actuality and factuality of it is, it's many that understand it. It's many that just don't even didn't know that that was the information that was supposed to be privy. I'm gonna tell you the main thing with this secret society stuff, man. This is uncut and clear as I could put it. It's almost like you supposed to be a dummy because you don't understand religion, or you don't understand source, or you don't understand the devil, or you don't understand what's the good and the bad and how you just supposed to go about it. That's the whole catch 33, if you want to say that, And in actuality, you got good and bad, which means you got a piece of yourself that does things right, and that's not to define right and wrong, because that's one thing that doesn't have to be. You know, that's you're not judged, is what I'm saying. You know, so this Lucifer, light bearer, the light bearer, light bringer, light holder, if you want to call it that. So to puzzle you, you get this complete negative aspect of Lucifer, and it detours you away from Lucifer. It brings you to God, kind of helps you distinguish between your rights and your wrongs. That Lucifer is you. Hands down, it's you. See, we all have this. Which one of y'all could tell me no? Huh? Okay, I know you fucked up before. I know you did some stupid stuff before. I know. You know, we all play this role. We all play this role. But it's until you understand yourself, it's until you mature. It's until you find thyself. Once you understand what you want to stand for, you begin to understand who you are. It's not going to always be a fight as far as what decision you need to make. You know, when it pertains to that good and that bad, it's not going to always be like that. It's getting better for you. But I need you to understand that it's a part of every individual. It's a part of every individual. All it is you consist of that good and that bad. That good and that bad is human nature. Okay? It's human nature. People say God is the devil. Like, that don't even make sense to say God is the devil. It's an aspect. It's a component. It's a piece of you. Just as Lucifer is. Just as the evil part of you is, you could say. Some people beg to differ with the word. I do too. I do too, because what's the difference between evil, bad, negative? What's the difference between them? It's all downhill things. You know, so know that the things that a secret society knows is things that you coming around to understanding. It's really not a big deal at all, because the majority of individuals that's within it is just a cliche nowadays. You know, like, individuals really don't have that information. And understand this. Right now, you're receiving information from source. A lot of individuals just reading information and claiming to know something. Kind of get in where you fit in. But it's for you to understand your God component. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Understanding the God component that you exist of, that exists within you. That is what shifts things, changes things. That is what protects you. See, the system with this negative energy, it's set up system of energy, period. You know, it's set up for you to get what you put out. When an energy is just being still, it's just a wave. It's a wave. But whenever somebody looking at that energy, that light knows it's being looked at. It's hard to explain it, but you have different types, but you got waves and you got particles. You know, you can see a wave of energy, but all you truly see is just a stream if you could see it. But when you looking at that same energy and you got that light on it, you can see them particles just doing their thing. That's how energy is whenever it's looked at, it's engaged with. They say the bad rubs off on an individual. I agree with that. But it definitely doesn't rub off on an individual like that light does, like that good does, like that positivity does. And some people might say, well, shit, we coming from all this darkness. Yeah, but we coming from not being able to think also. You could think now. I don't think it's going to have that big effect on you like it used to. So understand that for you to move forward with yourself, for you to be satisfied with yourself, this secret society stuff, man, look, let that go. Because all you need to understand is how to live, how to go about yourself. A lot of that is just plans within information. It's just plans within information, you know, and that's used against the public. You could say, in a sense, it's used against the public, but if you being led, listen to me, if you being led to forget everything that you knew, the ways in which you learned things and how you took it in, if you being led to forget all of that, to understand this new modern day you, with that modern day God component to yourself, why would any of it matter? Think about it. Just ask yourself that. It doesn't matter. That's what Prophet understands. That's what I'm trying to help you understand. Because it's a lot of y'all, it's like y'all go by information that it, you know, you still see people talking about, I can't even explain it, but all of this old information is always incorporated in how people do, especially now. You know, like individuals are awakening spiritually, so they going and getting the information of how it used to be. And we so beyond that. We so past that. See, all of those things was processes to get humans to where we at. And when you talking humans, we all should understand that we're not humans, that we inhabit in a human vessel. Everybody should understand that. You know, and that's with every individual. Because I still see this, man, just this separation, man. Like, you got a soul and I don't, man. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. That'll never be the case within my understanding. A lot of individuals be stuck, you know, in this certain place. a lot of the ways in which things were supposed to turn out, and all these things was human assumptions. See, we don't assume unless it's based off of what we knew, what we experienced, what we heard to be. That's the only reason, that's the only way individuals assume, just based off of some facts or something that they had. And that's not the times that you're in. You're not in those times at all. You're in the times to make and create a new way. Now, if your new way involves incorporating things from 1940, things from 1918, then so be it in your reality. But that's not what you're being led to do. You're being led to discover ways of on your own. You're being led to tap into yourself. See, we don't need none of this information. Because when it all boils down, what you're supposed to be doing is loving and caring about individuals. Showing individuals how to do that. Being that example for individuals. See, you're just unaware of a lot of energies that they have out there that's going to take care of things for you. You're just not aware of some of them, most of them. So, just understand what Source trying to tell you. Try to back off from as much of that information as you can. And understand or take that information and reference it with Source, so you can have a newer, better understanding of things. The old ways is leaving. You know, that's why this so-called magic and these so-called spells, that's why that's not working no more. Because the energy is changing on the planet. It's changing. You know, whereas they had all this dark energy that was gonna come together, you could say, you know, to go against the light. That's not coming together like it should come together. And that's because individuals not understanding that the times is changing. See, it's been an energy shift. It's just not the same. It's just not the same, and it should be for certain individuals to come into their understanding of themselves, or the realization of what they actually been doing, what they actually been causing on this planet. That they don't actually stand for nothing. Some individuals supposed to come to this understanding that they realize why people don't like them, why people don't care to mess with them. It's all of bringing individual into themselves, though. See, once you get these realizations, then you got to dig and figure out why. You want to know why. And that's where some individuals' journey is going to start at right there. People that thought they had power, that first shall be last, last shall be first. That's not just in money. You know, that's not just, you know, in that type of way. It's a lot of different ways. You know, it's a lot of individuals that was using individuals. It's a lot of individuals that's supposed to be, thank you, so supposed to be in certain places that they not yet. You know, just due to these negative energies. That's why these things are shifting. Because of the energy shifting. Don't worry about too much outside of yourself because you have all your answers inside. You have your intuition about yourself. You have to trust that. Stop trusting outside of yourself. Stop trusting what an individual says and see what an individual shows you. Words is just they words. We know words are spells. We all should understand that by now. Check the actions of individuals. Your actions say far more than your words say. It's almost like you can't lie with your actions. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from, watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ear, watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can, give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement, man. I just opened my eyes and I felt like bringing a message. So since you open your eyes, feel like doing something that you know gonna be beneficial, you know gonna make you smile, you know gonna help an individual. Till next time, man. Happy Father's Day again, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Love everybody, man. Peace out.